I keep my live scope off the deck of the boat. I want the deck of the boat to be clear of obstruction. So I go to the Beat Down Outdoors removable with a base plate, and I can just use the thumb screws. Once I put it on the boat, I can put it on reverse. That way the handle fits inside the boat for when I'm commuting or traveling, and I can still mount everything. It's pretty handy. It's all thumb screws. You don't need any tools. Just get it all mounted. Make sure everything's tight so when you're running down the road, nothing's bouncing. Also use the Beat Down Outdoors graph mount that's got two positions, high-low, but it's low on the deck. I use the cornfield crappie puck to run the cable to the black box. I got a service loop for the cable, so I have extra slack if I need it. And then I got a waterproof cover on the puck. I use it facing away from the main part of the boat's deck so water can't splash into the hole, because it's got kind of a good sized opening. You can see here how it looks with the cable coming out. I keep the cables for the graph, the network cable and power cable, just tucked under while I'm driving, and I keep the graph mount in a low position. And really, everything's buttoned up tight, everything's clean on the deck, and I can run down the road. I keep a neoprene padded cover on the transducer because those things are expensive and I don't want it to get banged up. Today I'm going to bring one of my bass seats that came with my Avid. These seats are sweet. They look like Recaros. I love them. Super comfortable. I don't know if I'll sit in it or not. I'll take it up front on a post and put it in the main location. Every time I pull out of the driveway, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Probably am, but oh well. Yeah, the odds we pick something up off of this is going to be way higher. Look at that thing. Look at that brush pile. There's fish moving in and out of it. There's a big old cat on the back side trying to feed on the bait fish, crappie and bluegill, whatever's in there. It's a good place to start trying to catch a few. Oh, good bite. Good solid thump. I tell you what, even if they're small, they're thumping the tar out of it. Look at that. That's a little better, but still the same. Yeah, he thumped it. It went on down. Got him in the roof, which is good, but I'm gonna need my pliers, I think, for that one. Just I don't want to hurt him. So we're looking at a tree. It's about 20 foot long. It's definitely not a Christmas tree because it has a completely full root ball. So I don't know if somebody drug a tree off the bank out here or if the river washed it down or what it is, but it's a good solid tree. But it's a little too deep, and that's causing us problems with fish size. There's a fish right there that I was looking at. Yeah, I got him. That feels like a decent fish. Oh yeah, it feels like a decent one. He's just wrapped up in my gear. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. If I can get him around and get him in the boat. There we go. There's our bigger fish right there. It's not giant, but he's 12. So yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good start. Let's put it that way. It's not a great fish, but it's a good start. All right, here's what we're doing. We're dropping down on this cluster right here. It's definitely fish. And it's definitely crappie, if I have to guess. Because of the way they lay. Oh yeah, big nice crappie. See, these are Texoma crappie right here. Big old healthy suckers. And they stay on the rocks. They're not on the timber, or they're not on the brush, they're on the rocks. So we can sit here, probably do pretty good for a while. We just got to move around and get comfortable. As long as we're comfortable, as far as with our view, because see, they're hiding. So you got to be able to figure out where they're hiding and how they're hiding. We got to figure out like how they like it. Do they want it coming off the bottom? Do they want it swimming over the top? What do they want? Most of the time I go to the bottom and just let it sit on the rocks, and then I'll just hop it up off the rock. I want one off the bottom because they're usually bigger. And that may be what I got right there. Oh yeah, nice fish, nice fish. Get in there, get in here. Look at that one. Woo! I barely hung that little guy, or that big guy. Big old fish. These are nice Texoma fish. It's been a minute since I came out here and sat and caught more fish. See how these things are doing. Oh yeah, they're doing great. Research's doing good. So I got down through that pile to the bottom, and immediately he took it. So if we're having that same situation what I was talking about earlier, where you got the smaller fish sitting on the top and your bigger fish sitting on the very bottom, then that's going to be a situation. There he is. I'm not sure if he's that much bigger, but feels good. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. Heck yeah. He is ticked off too. Oh, that's the biggest one of the day. Dadgummit. Look at the thickness on this fish. Look at that. That's a thick fish. A big boy. I like that. I like that. Whoa. Whoa. Woo! So I'm fishing with a 500 series pure crappie spinning reel using 6-pound Suffix high-vis mono, 6-foot platinum series pure crappie rod. I really like this setup. I want to show you guys what I'm fishing. All right, it's a tree stump sitting there, and it's in a bed of rock, and the fish are around and underneath the stump both. So we did have a nice crappie just come up and pound it. Actually, this water's pretty shallow. It's 12 feet, so fish are going to look bigger on the screen in 12 feet than they do my jigs right there, coming across the bottom of that stump. I want one right down here. Oh, got him. Yep, that was a big one. That's a nice one. Oh yeah, nice fish. Nice fish. Get in. Nice fish. Heck yeah. See, now that's a better bite. It's not that lip bite. We got him kind of deep. And that's kind of what we want to do, is we want to get that deeper bite on this fish. It's not super hard to find them.
To avoid the risk of making this another repetitive fish catching video, you guys can use your imagination of what the rest of my afternoon went like. And I'm not going to give up my spots either, because you can use landmarks to find these things. Anyways, I had a good day, filled up the live well. See y'all on the next one.